I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a who line for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why are you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know if you thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and dot on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. All the pictures, dimensions, I don't with your digits. I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause they got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it.
It's the path I'm taking and route I'm choosing. I did it my way and kept it solid, proof in the music. It ain't too much I can let them tell me, less you been through it. Every champion got his way to pay for, they say he proven it. Yes, I'm about to prove it, obsessing, craving perfection. Make every second infectious, I'm at my best in seclusion. They keep the focus at a 10, they'll salute you before they shoot you. Watch the folks you letting in. I'm moving militant now, fresh off the press, I'm printing Benjamins now. Killing all competition that threaten my ascent to the crown. I put my name in bold right over the code of my town. Cause I've been breaking molds and changing the shape of the sound. To me, no higher praise than being an inspiration. It pushed me through the trials and route to my destination. I'm really 101, for me can be no replacements. And I must confess, I'm fueled by underestimations. Here it is in my confession, dedication, my obsession. Bring it to me, I ain't flinching, I done seen it all. Just for the nights that had me stressing, wondering without direction. Wasting time around some people, didn't believe it all. I learned quick to hard falls with no cushion. Put in years, my blood, sweat, I'm no rookie. I saw a chance with just a glance, that went and took it. Through it all, just know you gotta keep pushing. Yeah, you gotta keep pushing. That's why I'm working with a chip on my shoulder. I got 100 clips in each folder, can't wait to unload them. Before I had an audience, I had a purpose and motive, and that carry over for ages, just in case you ain't know it. It seems some things are missing in this game I'm living. It need a change, a pivot, it been stained and blemished. But they steady claim these images, the algorithm is begging for some deliverance. I'm glad to give them it. Long as some ears open, this words to be still spoken. This purity don't mix with the power hungry, I'm distant. All they intention deserve a Tony, and entertainment attorney for this, it ain't no atoning. After giving every bit of self, I deserve a moment. Made some more when there was nothing left, they deserted on it. As for letting go and moving on, I'm working on it. And they lurking on it. How's that working, homie?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How we doing? How we looking? Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. Didn't get to work last Friday, so we're back in the building once again. We once again in the building. Ladies and gents, what's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? How we doing? Hit that like button, baby. Let's get it popping, baby. It's Hype Fridays, man. This is it right here. This is the end game. It's Friday, bro. We ain't got nothing else to do. You know, we gonna vibe today, and holy mother of God, man. But before we start off the show today, bro, yo, make sure you boys hit the like button, share out the stream. If this is the best place that you get all your entertainment needs and everything, yeah. Share out the stream. Look. If you're brand new, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Subscribe. Listen, man. Wow. So we gotta talk. All right. I just updated. Oh, my stream deck just got updated. We gotta talk. Okay. We have a serious conversation, all right, that we need to have. Okay, so with that being said, buckle up, because this is gonna be a spicy Friday. Okay, so make sure you got some water, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that you're energized and ready for the next 2+ hours of the show today. All right, so look, man, like I said, and I'm a man of my word. Okay, when it comes to the gaming industry right now, this is stuff that I've been talking about for the longest time, and I've been saying it. When it comes to the PlayStation 6, when it comes to the current generation of gaming right now, and how things are currently right now, you know, we have to accept what the reality is. Some of us, you know, we want to, you know, move forward and get into the next generation. But something that is very, very apparent to me, and, you know, people are always going to be expressive on how they feel, you know what I mean, about a game, about a company, about a console, doesn't matter what it is. But one thing I told you guys yesterday, that I was very happy about how Microsoft literally stands tall in terms of giving us a gaming event yesterday, and we was able to watch that gaming event. And like I said, I'm a man of my word. I was blown away by Horizon 6. I thought that Horizon 6 looked very good. It looks similar to Horizon 5. I'm just being honest. You don't have to agree with me. You can call me a grifter, or you can call me whatever the heck you want to call me. I don't care. It looks similar to Horizon 5. But it does look really good. And that's something that I think Playground Games, they do a really, really good job. They are masters when it comes to open world, you know, arcade, not simulation, but like arcade racers. You know what I mean? They're the kings of that. And, you know, I've been playing Horizon since the original one. And the game looks phenomenal. The game looks really, really, really good. Cannot wait. We're going to go over some of the details in regards to like early access and a lot of other things. In case if you missed out on the Xbox Developer Direct, we're going to go over like some more details on that. But yeah, that was a highlight reel for me. Beast Reincarnation. I would say it looks good. Not a game that I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like I have to play it, or it's a game that I'm gonna play every single day. But Beast Reincarnation does look good. It does look good. It kind of reminds me of this game that EA came out with a while back. I think it was like a couple years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago. It kind of put me in mind of that game. And where the winds meet, it kind of reminds me of that game as well. And there was another game that it kind of put me in mind of as well. So it looks pretty good for what it is. Now, what's it called? That teapot game or pot game, whatever, kiln or whatever, however you pronounce that. I'm just being honest. That's not necessarily my cup of tea. But Fable. So let's talk about that, because this is a game that we've been waiting for 8 years on, right? And everybody and their mama seems to be happy with this game, seems to think this game is like the best thing since sliced bread in terms of just open world fantasy, you know, Fable, you know, going back and in truth and in fact, it, after looking back at the game and kind of just looking at the gameplay, and yeah, it does remind me of the original Fable when you started out like as a kid and stuff like that. And then, you know, you get older and things of that nature. And then the whole hero mindset and everything. Yeah. And then kicking the chicken and stuff like that. Anything to do with chickens kind of reminds me of the older Fable. Good, bad, evil, all that kind of stuff. The story so far, you know, after you get older and stuff, you know, people that are in your village and stuff like that, they turn into stone. Then you got to figure out what happened. And then that giant, the guy that turns into a giant, if you kill him in the game, then I guess it's a bad thing because of how things will kind of make you look. And then having kids and stuff like that, that is fantastic. Being a landlord, owning like multiple properties, generating all kind of money, you know, talking to like, you know, all the NPCs and things of that nature. Any NPCs that you see in the world, you can pretty much talk to, which I think is pretty cool. So it has definitely evolved over the original Fable. I would definitely say that in that aspect. And so Albion obviously looks really good. I think that they did a really good job in that regard. But like I said, and I don't care who want to get mad because it's like I can never have an opinion. You're right. You can never have an opinion. Everybody always if you're not in agreement with the crowd. And this is why I have my own mindset on things, like whether it's Sony, whether it's Microsoft, it doesn't matter who it is. Nintendo, I speak my freaking mind. When I was speaking my mind with Nintendo, people used to get mad at me. Oh, you this and oh, you. I don't give a doggone, bro. I don't care. Okay. I speak my mind. You don't like it? Well, too friggin' bad. Fable, from what I've seen so far, is not perfect. I do want to see more. I do like the fact that they went back to the roots of what makes Fable Fable. I think Lionhead, you know, after the whole situation with Lionhead, we're not even going to go back into that. All right. If you love Fable, then you know about Lionhead and the situation with that and Peter Molyneux. Shouts to Peter Molyneux. He's definitely a legend. The man behind Fable. If you know anything about Fable, you know about Peter Molyneux. So there is that. And I grew up on Fable, you know what I mean? So I have a special place in my heart. But the facts still remain. Like in terms of the performance of this game, how it looks, in terms of the frame rate, I can't get down with that. They have to fix that. And rightfully so. They're going to fix it, right? I mean, they have till the end of this year to get it right. And the reason why I have a bad tolerance for this is because for this entire generation, and I'm so sick and tired of these excuses people come up with. It's very irritating. It's fine. You're just a grifter. It's fine because you're a PlayStation fanboy. You're fine because it's fine. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with the game. Well, and there's nothing wrong with it with you. But to me, this game needs more time in the oven. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the color palettes and the graphics and stuff like that, I still do think needs a little bit of work. It does look good, but I'm not sitting here blown away like how some people online is making it. Oh my God, it looks it's definitely not the best looking game I've seen, you know, or open world game I've seen. But I will say the frame rate is crucial, dog. I'm so tired of it. It's so irritating. People make excuses at this in this stage that we're in right now. People are still making excuses. Is laughable. Oh, it looks fine. No, it does not look fine. Look how choppy that looks. Like it's not even freaking smooth. Like this game needs to be at 60 frames per second. And granted, we know that it's confirmed for the PlayStation 5, which I do have, posted here, and it's coming fall for PS5, PC, and stuff like that, which is very exciting. If this game does not have a performance mode, I'm going to be really upset. I do want to play the game. But I have my gripes, and that's okay. That's okay because no friggin' game is, I mean, as a matter of fact, this is a reboot. So look, man, frame rate aside, the combat, I would say that the combat is better than the originals, but I guess I need to get time to let it soak in, I guess. Because the combat to me, it just seems, after looking at games like Crimson Desert and looking at games like, which other game I could say, like Black Myth Wukong and those kind of games, like just like, man, insane, right? Like Ninja Gaiden, those kind of games. I know different kind of games, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like the combat just seems just a little bit kind of dated for me. But hey, if that's what we got, that's what we got. For the little bit that we have seen so far, I'm not blown away on the combat and the hit detection, the hitbox and all that kind of stuff. Like I need to see a little bit more in that regard in terms of the combat. So combat, frame rate needs work, in my opinion. Here's where and this is number 3. Here is the problem for me. All right. And if you're okay with it, that's fine. It's okay. You know what I mean? Because everybody likes what they like and everything is labeled as woke nowadays. Everything is woke this, woke that. It's woke trash. People have already been saying Fable was woke trash. Now that some people have seen the game since the last time they showed it off, oh, it's all good now. You see what I'm saying? It's like those people, they get a pass because before they were saying the game was trash, it's woke, it's this, it's that, female lead character, blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of very, very different steps to this whole thing, right? So let's go down the rabbit hole just for a second. Number 3. I feel like, as someone that was going to go to school full time for game design, someone who has done animations, someone who has done, Cinema 4D, 3D Max, After Effects, rigging up characters, whatever. Hey, you know what? I just have to understand that this is in today's time, that developers are going to push agendas, and that's completely fine. Look, I believe a man is a man and a female is a female, right? In a video game. And it's crazy to me how and that's awesome, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but it's crazy to me how the male character hips are swaying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, your hips are going left and right. And I'm just like, wait, what? It's like you see it. And it's not that you're hating. It's just the reality. It's like, what kind of agenda is this are you putting into the freaking games? You know what I'm saying? Like, male and female walks the same way. Come on. Like, you guys can make the game, make the characters different from each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like animations, okay, female, she's going to sway her hips. A male is going to be walking more upright. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. It's from years ago. We talk about PS2, PS3, Xbox 360. We've seen male and female characters. Games like Dragon Age and Elder Scrolls. Come on, you should already know this, right? And you could tell the difference between a male character and a female character. It's like, it's sickening to me. You know what I mean? And people are just okay with this because, oh, it's Fable, so it gets a pass. No, it does not. Doesn't matter if it's God of War. Doesn't matter what. If Kratos was walking like a girl, the heck? That's not Kratos. As much as I love God of War, as much as it would be easy for you to be biased towards God of War, towards Fable, or towards Metal Gear, how would you feel for Snake to be walking, swaying his hips and everything like that and walk? How would that, like, what? No. If you're all for that, that's your business. I saw that and I was just like, come on, guys. Like, it's not the end of the world, but it's kind of like, okay. You know what I mean? It's like we drawing the line here, like, okay, come on. Right? The next thing, all right, is I do love the fact that you can customize your characters. All right. You can make them look any way you want them to look and everything, which is fantastic. You can put on a chicken suit, whatever the heck you want. Looks good. Looks really good. You can have a bunch of freaking kids. You can interact with any other NPC. You can build a relationship with them. Fantastic. I love that. I think that's absolutely incredible. So, I need a little bit more time on this game. We got time. Okay. I'm not saying I'm not buying it. I've never said, and people are already driving the nail through my arm because I said, hey, it just looks a little dated on certain parts, the combat and just the graphics just looks a little dated. But you know what? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just need to see more on this game for it to, and I think that we haven't necessarily get to see raw gameplay, like a full 10, 15 minute gameplay. We've just been getting all these little like bites of footage in the develop. And that's the only thing I don't like with these developer, directs and stuff, is that we don't get to really see like full blown gameplay. So maybe if I see a little bit more gameplay, but the shots that I'm seeing and the little gameplay see, I'm like, nah, man. But they have time. Truth be told, they have time to polish up the game, and graphically it could look better. You know what I'm saying? The combat we've seen it. We've seen it with Assassin's Creed Shadows. We've seen it with, other games when it's first shown off and then game gets backlashed and everything like that. All of a sudden, when you see it again, it looks even way better. So I'm still holding out hope for Fable. I'm still on the Fable train. I just got to keep it real, bro. I just got to keep it real. Look, like, I keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even if I was an Xbox fanboy, I still would call it out. Even if I was a PlayStation guy, I still would call it out. Even if I was a Nintendo guy, it doesn't matter what it is. And this is the kind of thing that pisses me off about our gaming sector. The gaming space is like everything needs to be perfect. You see what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's a big game that everybody's been waiting on. If you are one of the lone wolves that have something to say about it, if you're one of the black sheeps that have something to say about it, oh, you're this, oh, you're automatic. You know what? Hey, man. Hey, how about this? The game's still in development. Hey, just give it a little bit more time. You know what I mean? No, automatically you're being labeled and categorized as one specific thing. And it's like, yeah, I hear you guys. Yep. We need a little bit more time. But damn, we've been waiting on this game for 8 years. That's what pisses me off. It's like we're making excuses instead of calling things out and be like, and I've seen the praises online, bro. I've seen the praises online. Like, everything is perfect. It's like, no, it's not. It's freaking not. There are things that they need to fix and work on. In terms of the roots of the game, like the roots of it, like staying true to Fable, they nailed it. They sold. You understand what I'm saying? Sold on that. But there are work that needs to be done. There are things that I just don't like. And there's nothing wrong with that. We had this conversation when it came down to Ghost of Yotei, right? The whole Jin Sakai situation. Remember, this is not the first time. I said what I said. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. Right? Oh, man, you know what? It's not a big deal, bro. I mean, hey, you know what? As much as I'm a little salty about Jin not being in the game, this is being told from a different time frame. Jin is dead. You know what I mean? And the game still sold well. I still played the game. I finished the game. I had my fair share of issues with the game, things that I didn't like, things that I felt like could be better, but it still was labeled as one of my game of the year next to Death Stranding 2. Right? But at the same time, guys, we are going into the next generation, y'all. We're going into the next generation.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
No way.
So,
oh my Lord.
I have a
Thank
higher
you.
standard.
Thank you.
I have a higher standard.
People wearing rose-colored goggles watching Fable.
Dog, thank you so much, Steven, for the $2. Appreciate you getting us started on this Hype Friday. Listen, man, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be saying sorry because there's nothing to be sorry about. It is what it is. All right. It is my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. But all I got to say is, bro, I have higher standards now. Why do I have higher standards? Because we're going into next generation soon. Maybe in another 3 years, which we're going to talk about today. Maybe in another 4 years. We're going into next generation. You doggone right I have high expectations. Especially when a game has been in development for a very freaking long. Are you crazy? No. I have, if GTA 6 would have came out and just say the situation was similar to Fable, I would still have something to say. I would still have something to say.
We'll make our own destiny.
I don't care. I will still have something to say.
Marlon, keep up the good work.
Appreciate that, Larry K. God bless you, man, and your family. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Thank you. I would still have something to say. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what game it is. I am who I am. I'm not gonna be, going where the crowd goes or going where the wind blows. That's not me. If something don't look right to me, hey, look, this need more time. And that's all I said was this. No. They need to fix this. They need to work on this. Yeah, the game has a whole year.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Larry K. I appreciate you getting us started on this Hype Friday. God bless you, my brother. Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
Sold? When Fable comes out, you will be unsold, lol.
That's funny. You're funny. You know that? You're funny. No, I'm sold on the idea of them staying true to the roots of Fable. You know what I'm saying? Which everything that I just mentioned earlier. But there are some things that I don't like. You understand what I'm saying? And that's okay, bro. That's okay. Like, I feel like the graphics could be a little bit better. I feel like the frame rate could be a little bit better. I feel like we don't need characters. You know what I'm saying? I don't need my male character walking like this. Like, wait, what? Like, come on, no. That's not even the way. Too. It's a little bit more like, like, I don't know. I don't need my character walking like that, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Fix that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's male, then hey, change that walking animation, bro. If it's a female,
oh, no way. Oh my Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Worse than that.
I'm busy working in the background, but I wanted to ask, were you surprised that your cousin gave Fable high praise? I had watched his reaction video.
No. The walking styles are a bit okay. Well, hey, if walking styles, I didn't see that nowhere online. If walking styles are available, awesome. But I'm going off of what I saw, what was presented to me. I didn't know that walking styles were available. If that's the case, awesome. Kudos. Now check this out. There's the hope. Sorry. Thank you so much, man. Look. Oh, you say you're making that up. Okay. You're making that up. Okay. Hold on. El Unico. If that's the case, if there's walking styles available.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
Walking with that fabulous strut. Smiley face emoji.
Straight up, bro. Swaying your freaking hips. Come on. Like, you know what I mean? And like I said, I know you were just joking around El Unico, but bro, You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's a delicate topic to even talk about, guys, because the agenda that they're pushing in these games, bro, it's like it's getting very, very apparent. Like, no, this is how a man is supposed to be. This is how a woman is supposed to be in a video game. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on now, just a second. You know what I'm saying? And I saw that. I caught that. And I was just like, nah, bro, what is this, bro? Like, what are you guys pushing? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of agenda are you guys pushing here? You know what I mean? It's just like, nah, this is not okay. But yes, my cousin, I talked to him yesterday and he was like, yeah, when I get home from work, I'm going to check out the video and watch it. And he was blown away. He was blown away. He was just like, I don't know, what you're talking about. He was just like, everybody, hey, I'm sold on the game, blah, blah, blah. And he didn't point out anything to me that he did not like. You know what I mean? So for some people, like I said, everything is rosy. Everything is perfect, and that's cool. That's cool, bro. Like, that's cool. But I have a higher standard. You can't blame me because, guys, we just went through almost this entire generation so far with games running at 30 freaking frames, bro. So I have an eye to see that. It doesn't matter if it's Sony, Nintendo, or Microsoft. I have an eye for that. I have a third eye for that stuff. I don't like that. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know me from day one. 60 over 30, bro. And I know, yeah, typically when they show off games, it's always in 30 frames per second. And for all we know, Fable is probably going to have performance options, which is incredible. But I just feel like when you're showing a game off, you need to show it running at its best, at least frame rate wise. This late in the game, bro. Remember with the Hellblade situation, how people were like, Hellblade 2, why is it only 30 frames? You know what I mean? Like, why is it only 30 frames? And then when everybody start complaining about why, or everybody start giving their feedback on it about why the game was running at 30 frames. Oh, okay. Now the Series X can do 60 frames. Remember that, right? Remember, all of a sudden now, Series X can run the game better than 30 frames. So that's what I'm saying. We don't know in terms of performance how this game is going to run, which is completely fine, y'all. It's completely fine to look at a game in this day and in 2026, Fable or no Fable. Nah, bro, this needs more work. Granted, the game is still in development, which is fine. But I'm just judging it from what I see. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like I say I'm not buying it. I will be buying the game. I just need to see more. From a story perspective, from weapons and characters and having kids and building relationship with different NPCs and being a landlord and making money and having people work for you and all these different things. And the story so far seems very, very good. You know what I mean? You starting out as a kid, similar to like the older, Fable games and stuff. 3, I'm sorry, I did not like Fable 3. I've been said that. I'm still firm on that. The best Fable games for me was 1 and 2. I'm just going to keep it $150 with you guys. Straight up and down. All right. Now, and the chicken, I love the fact that they brought back the chicken and stuff like that. So that's awesome. And you have new enemy types, different weapons, customizing the character, how you see fit. Awesome stuff. Albion looks good, looks vibrant. The frame rate, y'all, and just the kind of design choices that they kind of made on certain, things and stuff. I'm just like, okay, this doesn't really look current gen to me. You know what I mean? But like I said, they have time to bake. So let them bake, let them do what they have to do. Now, check this out. So going back on what I said earlier up in the year, late last year. And I told y'all, I said, look, everything is coming over to PlayStation, right? We learned yesterday that Forza Horizon 6, right, is coming out May 19th, right? And then it's going to be coming out later down in the year for PlayStation 5. And I said this yesterday and I'll say it again. I said, look, you can't go wrong with any of these consoles. I told y'all last year, end of last year, get a Series X. There are still benefits to own a Series X. My cousin got rid of his Series X and prime example and repurchased a Series X again because he was like, man, a lot of these games are going to be available day one. Some of them are day and date. And some of them, like Fable, seems to be day and date. And the rest of them are just going to be like months later. I'm not going to sit around and wait 6 months to play it on PlayStation 5. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. So, again, just for you to dust off the old Series X, that's going to put your Series X, push up your Series X value. Being able to play Fable on it if you want. And also, too, because we were even having a conversation about this yesterday, is that certain games are going to feel weird. Like playing Gears on PS5 definitely feels freaking weird. I've played it multiple times. It feels weird. Playing it on Xbox, it's a whole different ball. So that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to the Series X, it still have life left into it. A lot of life left into it because a lot of these games Microsoft is coming out with, it just feels right at home playing it on Series X than it does on PlayStation 5. Now, granted, you can do whatever you want to do. You can buy it on PlayStation 5 if you want to. You can wait months later if you want to. But this is also the great incentive of owning a Series X. I still have my Series X. Yeah, it's sitting there gathering dust. But when these bigger games starting to come out and we start rolling out the carpet of doing more comparison videos between PS5 Pro and Series X, that's something that I want to do. I want to see that with my own two eyes, especially with games like Fable. Ooh, Lord have, oh man, come on, hand clap on this one. Hold on now. Hold on. Now listen to this. Check this out. From a hardcore perspective, from a enthusiast perspective, all right, from a hardcore perspective, from a higher end console gamer enthusiast perspective, a lot of these harder, more taxing, graphically demanding, heavy simulated world games, it's going to be interesting to play these games on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, I can see Fable really, really shining on the Pro. One, with this newest update that's getting ready to come out, oh my God, bro. Like the game is going to look, I already know, it's going to look phenomenal on the Pro, taking advantage of PSSR 2.0. A lot of these games graphically is more than likely going to play better on the Pro. So that's one advantage. Two, being able to play these games day and date, if it's not available on PlayStation 5 day one, you can play that on the Series X and still have a good time. It just matters on how the frame rate's going to be and how the game is going to look and play. So there is that. All right. Like I said, on Fable, I still need to see more. We got plenty of time. Hopefully they show off the game before it comes out. And I do have a feeling that it's probably going to get delayed. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I think Fable is going to get delayed. I have that gut feeling. I have that gut feeling. Now, for all I know, it's probably gonna still come out, but I have a strong feeling it's gonna get delayed till 2027. And I just feel like this game needs some more work. Okay, and I have my reasons why I say that. But hey, we'll see. They got the rest of this year to polish and get things right, get the frame rate right, get all those little things ironed out. And this is why.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
PS5 Pro is the way to play FH6 and Fable.
If you have one. If you have a Pro. Not everybody has a Pro. So if you don't have a Pro, I highly recommend. If you don't have a Pro, this is going to get a lot of value. This thing right here, this thing is going to get a lot of, that's why I told y'all last year, don't listen to nobody. If you can't get a Pro, you can't afford a Pro, get a Series X. Because how Microsoft is seemingly, scheduling these games is like, yeah, it's going to come out on PS5, but it's going to come out months later. For instance, Forza Horizon 6. Yes, it's going to probably play better on the Pro, but this bad boy right here, if you still have this thing laying around somewhere in your house, all right, this thing is still a monster. This thing, I'm advocating for this. You know why I'm advocating so hard for the Series X? Because of the One X. Because I felt betrayed buying Project Scorpio, buying the One X, and Microsoft deserted the One X. So at this far in the generation, we still don't know about Magnus. I don't think Magnus is coming out anytime soon because of the report that we're going to be talking about. This thing is still a beast. This thing deserves your time. If you cannot afford a Pro. I know a Pro is expensive. Not everybody have $750 freaking dollars to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. Not everybody have that kind of bread, which I understand. Sometimes you can go, like I try to tell you boys over and over again, go to a pawn shop, make use of a pawn shop. Go to Facebook Marketplace. You might be able to find a PS5 Pro for 500 and something. That I see it happen all the time. If you cannot get that, get a Series X, because a lot of these games coming out from Microsoft may or may not be releasing day one on PlayStation 5. And if you don't have a PlayStation 5, then the choice is yours on which console you decide to get. But I do recommend a Series X. I still do think that this machine has a lot of life left into it, especially for backwards compatibility, especially for a lot of these games. And when you take a look at Forza Horizon 6, you honestly think I'm gonna wait till the end of the year? Prime example. No. You can wait till later down in the year to play Forza Horizon 6, not me. I want to play it as soon as it comes out, which means this bad boy right here is going to get turned on and be put to work. You feel what I'm saying? Prime example. And I think we had the discussion before on, well, Marlon, do you think that a lot of these games are going to be, some of them are day and date, some of them are not? You understand what I'm saying? And that's fine for me because I'm like, hey, look, Series X, you get a chance to shine. I already felt like the Series X wasn't even praised enough this entire generation. I felt like half of this generation was just all about the Series S and not the X. So take that for what you will. But I'm still standing firm on the Series X. I don't care. All right. So check this out. So we're going to start off the show here and we're going to start talking about some stuff that I've been talking to you guys about, but some of y'all don't listen to me. And that's fine. You don't have to listen to me at all. I mean, you're here every day, so you technically are listening to me, but I told y'all we are not in a rush. We're not in a rush for PlayStation 6. PlayStation 6 needs to take its time. By the time we get to PlayStation 6, I want PlayStation 6 to have every single feature that I want it to have. I feel like at this point in time, PlayStation 6 need to have, and I am so serious about this. And if you're a Sony fanboy and you want to be mad at me, I don't care. But hear me and hear me loudly and clearly right now. PlayStation 6 needs to have every freaking feature that we did not get from PlayStation 5 and more. I'm so serious, including full backwards compatibility, because some of the nonsense that I'm seeing happening during this PS5 generation is blasphemy, bro. Like it literally is. I don't care. Delayed indefinitely. I don't freaking care. I feel like the PS5 and the Series X consoles have a lot of life left into them, and they've been neglected this entire freaking generation. We have lazy freaking developers who want to shortcut things and put band-aids on things and give us like half-done, half-baked games. I am so sick and tired of people sitting here defending these freaking companies. Stop defending them and call them out. That's one thing with me, bro. I don't care. I don't care what people got to say in the comments. I don't care what people tagging me and saying about me. I don't care. It is what it is. Say whatever you want. You got a big mouth. Say whatever you want to say. Hear me and hear me loudly and clearly right now. This is off the rip. All right. Now, like I said, PS5, we're just now heating up, dog. We're just now heating up. PS5 has a lot of games left in the oven. A lot of games left. I mean, we are, guys, come on. Like, we're literally not even in the PlayStation 5's prime yet. We're not even in prime feature yet, bro. We're not even prime time yet. We're just now heating up in 2026. So this is amazing freaking news. Delay that mug. You see what I'm saying? Get that PlayStation 6 out of here. Get out. Get your backside out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Why is that? Why am I saying for PlayStation 6 to get its backside out of here? It's because we have been waiting. We have been waiting for, some of you guys are still waiting for games to blow you away. And this year it's about to happen, right? So for some people, and I need you to hear me and hear me loudly and clearly on this joint, because I ain't going to repeat myself. All right. Church is in session right now. Believe that. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of you dudes just think like, yeah, man, the generation is just starting. So why the heck are you hyped for a PlayStation 6? If the generation just started for you, a lot of people on PS4, a lot of developers on PS4 is just now transitioning to PS5. And then you're going to get hit upside the head with PlayStation 6? No, that's not how this is going to go. So let's just enjoy what we have. Push these developers for greatness, because that's really what it really boils down to at the end of the freaking day. We know that these developers can do better, dog. We know that. Come on, you know this, man. You know that these developers can do better. So I don't like when people sit here and give developers a slap on the wrist. No, go harder, bro. We're in 2026, 6 years later, and we still giving these developers a pass. Get out of here with that, bro. That's nonsense. So if you want to keep on with your shenanigans, that's your friggin' business. But don't get mad when you get the product that you get. Because the product that you're praising is the product that you're going to get. And then when you start realizing, when all the hype and all that stuff wears off and you spend your money on said game and you start realizing, oh, shoot, I think I done effed up now. Yeah, you think? But it's too late. They got your money. Similar to the situation with Borderlands 4. It's a little bit too late now. They got your money now. Now it's sorry for the friction, baby. We got your bread. Guys, I'm so tired of that. I'm so freaking tired of that. So let's push these developers, man, to do greater. There's nothing wrong with the PS5 and there's nothing wrong with the Series X. The Series X and the PS5 is able to run these games, right? Just fine. If that wasn't the case, then don't you think PS6 would already be here? I'm just saying. I'm hearing crickets today. If the PS5 and the Series X couldn't run the games that they're being developed for, don't you think that PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox would already came out already, or would have a much more powerful? It's not about power. It's about the games. It's always been about the freaking games. I'm tired of these freaking excuses, dog. I really am. Games are going to get even more expensive. I don't even think people even realize that. These games are going to be getting more and more and more expensive, whether you like it, yes or no. So that means your standard should go higher. Stop trying to settle here when you should be up here. The boot licking and all this and that, and walk on me does not bring you nowhere. I'm so tired of it. Call out these developers. I don't care who it is. If it's Rockstar, if it's Naughty Dog, whoever. Y'all know I love Naughty Dog, but I keep it real with y'all. I told y'all where I stand on Naughty Dog. I told y'all where I stand on Rockstar. I told y'all where I stand on a lot of these studios and what I'm expecting from them, because friggin' gaming is expensive, bro. Gaming is like a higher luxury more than ever now. Not everybody can afford to be in this space, y'all. I don't even know if you boys wake up and realize and smell the roses and realize where we're at. Gaming is so freaking expensive now. Look at some of the topics that we're going to talk about today. GPUs, all right? GPUs are literally out of reach right now. They're no longer, one of the topics that we're going to talk, no longer MSRP. 5070 Ti apparently discontinued. You know what I mean? They're bringing back older GPUs, 3060, all this and that. Why? What's going on? You see, everything around us in the tech space is going up in price. So we need to have higher expectations too to match those higher prices. Are you crazy? I don't have bread like that to go around like that. I don't know about you. If you got bread to go around like that, that's your friggin' business. Maybe you just got it like, maybe you're just made out of money. And that's wonderfully awesome if you're made out of money. But I'm not made out of money. So I'm sorry. I have higher freaking standards. Period. End of story. So with that being said, we're going to talk about all these topics. We're going to talk about Battlefield 6. We're going to talk about GameStop closing a bunch more stores. I mean, it's an alarming rate at this point. We're going to talk about Forza Horizon 6. Can't wait for that game, by the way. We're going to talk about early access. We're going to talk about some other things in that regard. We're going to talk about PS5 Pro and how well it's actually selling right now. We're also going to talk about the PlayStation 6 and also the PlayStation 5 life being extended. So this is awesome news. Let's get right into it, man. All right, so here we go. Buckle up. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. You ready? Let's do it. All right, so, great one. I got a hand clap. I pray this is true, Lord Jesus. I pray it's true. Please make it happen. Please make it happen. Because Lord knows we need it. We need it so bad right now. We need it very badly to happen. So, this has come from WCCF Tech. PlayStation 6 likely to be delayed longer than many expected. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I pray that that's the case. Please make it happen. Leaving prices the only things that will keep evolving. Ooh, and not for the better. Let me show y'all, because y'all think this is a joke. Look at this right here. Look on your screen. Yeah. So let me tell you this right here. Let me tell you this. Look, man. I just finished telling y'all from last year, even way before all this stuff happened. I said, bro, if you think that PlayStation 6 is going to be cheap, think again. It is not going to be cheap. It's going to be very expensive. And some of y'all that is waiting on PlayStation 6 so much, you're not going to be able to afford it. Heck, if you can't afford these consoles right now, how the heck are you going to afford PlayStation 6? Come on, man. Stop playing. All right. Now, with PlayStation 5, with Series X and S generation having entered its 6th year, can you believe that? Many are expecting to get the first glimpse of the next generation of consoles soon. In light of the expected 2027 to 2028 release window for both systems. However, you know what that means? Pump your friggin' brakes. We are living in a very challenging times for console manufacturers. You think? Who must deal with current economic situations and soaring RAM prices as they prepare the PlayStation 6 and the next generation Xbox. Although neither Sony nor Microsoft has openly addressed the situation, which is expected to remain challenging for a few years at best. Woo-hoo. It is very likely to impact their next generation plans significantly. Significantly. So much so that a known analyst is expecting the PlayStation 6 to be delayed from the expected 2027 to 2028. So wait a minute. 2030. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Doggone it. Pronto. Andale. In a new report posted on Sandstone Insights in Japanese, respected senior analyst at MST Financial, David Gibson, shared some predictions on Sony's third quarter of the current fiscal year. While the report looks at Sony's entire operation, including television and music and businesses, the observations on the company's gaming divisions are the most interesting. So their gaming division is the most interesting part of this whole thing right now. For the third quarter, Sony's results are expected to beat the market expectations driven by sales of both in-house and third-party games. These results will likely make it easier for Sony to extend the current console generation. As Sony expects the PlayStation 5's life cycle to be extended. Are you hearing me? I don't think y'all hearing me right now. I don't think you hear what I'm saying right now. Sony apparently expects the PlayStation 5's life cycle to be what? Extended. With PlayStation 6 likely to be delayed longer than many expected. So soak that all in your brains for a second. You know what that means? More time for the 5 to do its thing. I'm okay with that. I don't need PlayStation 6 right now because I know when PlayStation 6 comes around, more money. You're going to get less exclusives, just like every new console generation. Oh, it's new. Oh, everybody love the new stuff, right? Everybody wants something brand new and nice and all this and that. That's fine. That's if that's you. You like you're a hard, like Jason Schreier said, you got to be one of the hardcores of the hardcores. You're a new tech aficionado. You want the newest and greatest thing as soon as it drops. But now is the time is now to be smart with your money. And if you can save, bro, some of us, I can almost guarantee you ain't got a penny towards a PlayStation 6, but yet still you want PlayStation 6 to come out so soon. But you don't have a dime. You don't have a freaking dime. Some of y'all towards a PlayStation 6. And you don't know how much a PlayStation 6 is going to cost in this crisis that we're in where everything is up in price. You don't have a dime. And then you get mad when you can't afford it. Oh, it's too expensive. You didn't know that? You didn't know every generation goes but for so long, and then you have all this time to save money. It's been 6 years, and you don't have a chick nor a child towards this freaking console. Not a penny towards it. So when it comes out, and I've seen, you know why I'm talking like this? Because I've seen it. When we transitioned from PS4 to PS5, all this whining and complaining back in 20, too expensive. Okay, well, you should have known this already. A lot of us wanted to get out of PS4 so bad, right? Going into I can't afford it. Okay, well, you're just going to have to wait. Save your money. You know, this is not your first rodeo. You know that every console generation lasts but so long. You got all this time to save so that you're better prepared for what's next, for what's coming up next, because the games are going to be super duper expensive. You're talking about $80 to $90. You're crying about Nintendo this and Nintendo that. Just what's going to happen to your box side when you get into PlayStation 6 and the next generation Xbox. It ain't fixing to be cheap. It ain't fixing to be cheap. It's fixing to be expensive, right? Very expensive. So if you're crying about Nintendo this and Nintendo that, you're gonna be doing the same crying when it comes to Sony, because Sony is gonna upcharge you on the games. You honestly think you're gonna get a new PlayStation 6 and then the games don't go up in price? I don't know what part of the world you live in, because everything is gonna go up in price. Developers are gonna want more money, right? The cost to run these studios, the cost to develop these games. Once all that goes up in price, there goes the game prices. So if you're crying about $70 games right now, well, you're going to cry a little bit more. The crying starts now. Now, it says, while a delay of the next generation isn't something that we are hearing this month for the first time, the prediction coming from an expert analyst definitely gives more weight to the prospect. However, a longer delay into 2029 or 2030 or even beyond would make the scenario very peculiar for the console industry, as Sony and possibly Microsoft would be sitting on hardware that would be outdated by 2030. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. It might come out sooner rather than later. You know what I mean? It might come out 2027. No, I don't think it's coming out 2027. I'll take it back. 2028. I would say between 2028 or 2029 would be the sweet spot for the PlayStation 6. 2028 or 2029. Right in between there is a decent time, I would say. I would even argue 2029, but knowing Sony, probably 2028. Late 2028, they're probably going to do it. And if they do, hopefully things kind of cool down with all the AI and the RAM prices being ridiculous. So maybe end of 2028 or 2029. Now, if the PlayStation 5 generation is extended beyond expectations and with no change to the current situation, the outlook of dire for gamers, the only things that are evolving constantly are the prices. They go up and up and up. Said Ashen Wander on Reset Error, echoing a good portion of the PlayStation community segment torn between wanting to get their hands on the PlayStation 6 and the rumored handheld and having to pay exorbitant price. Sony would have to release it with a launch within the next 2 to 3 years. So like I said, within the next 2 to 3 years, 3 years max would be a decent time for the PlayStation 6. I'm okay with that. I'm not in a rush. I think that PlayStation 5 has a lot of life left into it. But y'all boys, let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think about the whole situation? All right. So let's shift gears to the whole situation here. Now, let's talk about another thing here. Hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. Let's talk about another thing here. And this one, you know, let's change gears. Now, this has to do with the PS5 Pro and how it's selling. I know a lot of people are just like, I don't care for PS5 Pro, and that's fine. You don't have to buy the console. It's not for you. Sony doesn't necessarily really care if you buy one or not. They really don't care. You know, their main focus is, hey, are you buying a PS5? Because if you buy a PS5, then that's good for us. You know what I mean? Because it's all profit on that, in that regard when it comes to PS5 Pro for them. So now, shout out to my man Hunter out on Twitter here on X. He said right here, 13% of PS5 purchases in 2025 were PS5 Pro models. Let that sink in. 13%. So that's the same percent as the PS4 Pro sold. And this is from Circana's data. Matt Piscatella out over there. And this is very, very interesting. So as you guys can see right here, 49% of PS5 and 66% of Xbox Series hardware sales in 2025 did not include a physical media drive. 13% of PS5 purchases in 2025 were of Pro models. And then PlayStation Portal now has a 7% attach rate to PS5 hardware. So that's crazy when you sit down and think about it. Holy cow. So there you go. You know, Sony is moving, you know, PlayStation Portals. I mean, I've seen people buying it since the last major update and stuff. Now it's its own standalone device. PS5 Pro, according to this data from Circana, is 13% of PS5 purchases in 2025. So that means people were buying PlayStation 5 Pros. There you go. There you go. All right, so let's get to this next topic here. Hit that like button for your boy. Share out the stream. It's Hype Fridays. Let's go. Let's get it popping. So let's check this out. Fable. So everywhere you go on X, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, everybody is praising Fable. Everybody loves what they see. And that's awesome for you. If you think that this game is perfect, hey, like I said, they did drop a trailer. Yesterday. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer. It's sort of like a quick trailer, right? That shows off tad bits of gameplay, and a lot of people are losing their freaking minds right now. Man, the game is perfect. This is what we've been waiting for, blah, blah, blah. There's tons of videos on YouTube praising this game, and rightfully so. Like I said, I am looking forward to the game. I just feel like there's some more work that needs to be put in the game when it comes to the frame rate, when it comes to the graphics, when it comes to the combat. I do think that they have stayed true to Fable in terms of the hero perspective, in terms of Albion, in terms of, like, you know, the chicken and all those things, in terms of the story and how it's actually going to be playing out. That hero story, you can have multiple kids and, you know, all this kind of stuff. You can have different relationships. You can, you know, be a landlord. I mean, it's all exciting. You know what I'm saying? It sounds very, very exciting, but the technical aspect, I do think that, you know, there's some work. So they did drop a trailer, a gameplay teaser. I think Sony uploaded this yesterday. It's just kind of weird to see PlayStation. Play Fable on PlayStation. Like, it's like, wait, what? I don't know. But let's take a look here. You know, like right here, this shot right here looks really, really good. Like I said, if I can play this at 60 frames per second, bro, oh man, awesome. But I'm judging it from what I've seen so far. You know what I mean? Awesome right there. Being able to change in different outfits and stuff like that, customize your character. Hopefully you can actually customize the way how they walk, because I can't get jiggy with that. And like I said too, the combat, to see how fast that is. The combat, I would say, I need to see more of the combat. Maybe the combat is fine, but I need to see more of the combat. From what I've seen in that developer, I'm like, this needs a little bit of work. I feel like Witcher 3 to me, combat wise, seems better to me from what I've seen yesterday. But like I said, they have time to rework out the kinks and make it happen.
How can I help you, boss?
Fancy a day?
Having the multiple kids running around and, you know, all that's cool. That's awesome. Kicking the chicken, that's awesome.
Impressive.
Well.
PlayStation.
That's where I stand on that. So, yeah. That's where I stand on that. I'm standing firm. But the majority of you guys think this game is perfect. Cheers. That's on you. That's where I stand on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic at hand here. And we got to talk about Forza Horizon 6. Now, this is the money maker for Microsoft right here. This is where Microsoft is going to print a lot of money. Microsoft going to make a lot of money off of y'all. PlayStation fans, you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. Yep, y'all going to be the ones buying Forza like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you see the numbers. You see how everything was even looking and stuff like that. So check this out. So Forza Horizon 6 early access still costs $60 for Game Pass subscribers. Ooh. So it says right here, Xbox Game Pass members will have to pay almost the price of a standard edition for Forza Horizon 6's 4-day early access. So there you go. All right. So Game Pass members have to pay almost the full price, basically the price of a standard edition to get Forza Horizon, early access. That's how they make their money, bro. That's how they make their money. So Forza Horizon 6 is available for free for Game Pass Ultimate and PC members. However, that only includes the standard edition. To get the 4-day early access, players will need to grab the premium edition priced at $120. Okay, similar to Horizon 5. You guys already know this already. And then so basically to get their hands on the premium edition by purchasing an upgrade worth $59.99. So you'd have to pay $60 to be able to play this game 4 days early. Are you guys going to do that? Are you guys going to do that? That's the $1 million. Are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? Let me know. Let me know. Is always expensive editions. Yeah. I mean, are you going to do that? Are you going to pay $60 to play the game 4 days early? You say, here we go again, bashing, Fable bashing. Bro, that is not bashing. That is not bashing. Giving a game constructive criticism is not bashing. It's not bashing. Saying that I want to see more about the game, saying that I want to see them fix this about the game is not bashing. Please look up the definition of bashing. I know we're smarter than this. Stop wasting my time and your time in the chat, because that's not bashing. Critiquing a game, giving the game constructive criticism. If I had the chance to go to Microsoft, to go to Playground Studios, and they asked me, okay, give them their feedback. Oh, it's so good. It's so great. Get them out of here. That's how you guys act. That's how you guys act. Like everything needs to be freaking perfect. Like you can't call out a game and say, hey, look, I've seen y'all do it with so many other games, right? You have done it with Ghost of Yote. You've done it with Death Stranding. Don't get me freaking started. You've done it with Starfield. You've done it with Redfall. Don't get me. This is no exception. This is no exception. Okay? So please look up the definition of bashing. All right? Please do that. Because I'm so sick and tired of this YouTube space and people don't using words that they don't know the meaning of. Like woke and bashing and this and that. Like that's not bashing. That's saying, hey, look, you need to fix this. I would like to see this fixed. That's my opinion. You can't beat up somebody because they have an opinion. You can't label something as bashing. Okay? Like what is wrong with you people? Like what is wrong with your brain? Like it pisses me off. You understand what I'm saying? It literally pisses me off. Like no game is going to be perfect. You have a right. You have a freaking right to say how you feel about a game without being labeled as this and labeled. That's you guys' freaking problem. That's you guys. This is why This is why the friggin' space is so toxic. This is why it's so freaking toxic, because you're not allowed to critique a game and say how you feel about a game without being labeled as this or being labeled as that. And when other people do it, when you do it, it's okay. It's all fine. It's all dandy. That's not bashing something. That's saying, hey, look, I need the frame rate to be fixed. That's my opinion. I don't like my male character swaying his hips. Oh, okay. Maybe they might have different walking animations in there or walking styles. Wonderful. Great. I'm just calling it for what it is. That's like me going to go buy a car and I'm talking to the salesperson and I'm like, hey, look, I do like this car, but here's my problem with this car. The tires. I'm going to have to get new tires on this car. The valve cover. Oh, shoot. The valve cover is leaking. Oh, shoot. The seat is ripped up. Oh, wait a minute. The check engine light is on. Remember, this is a car that I like. This is the car, a car that I'm willing to purchase. But there are things that are wrong with this vehicle that I'm going to have to spend money on to fix. That could be a deal breaker for me, but I am interested. So it's up to the GM or the sales manager to say, okay, yeah, we can take something off. We can fix that, or we can fix that for you. Mr. Marlin, my boss man said, if we can do the valve cover gasket for you, if we can do the tires, if we can get the tires, put on brand new tires for you, if we can fix the seat, and if we could get rid of that check engine light and that cracked windshield, would you buy it? You got a deal. You got a freaking deal. You got a deal. So that's not me. That's not me bashing the car. That's me saying, hey, look, I'm interested, but I'm seeing things that I'm not okay with. Period. End of story.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I had no issues with the combat or visuals shown for Fable. Looked great. Only issue I had was seeing the FPS jug. We still have plenty of time.
Exactly. We still have plenty of time. We still have plenty. Like I said, for the most part, across the board, this game is being praised. Right? Oh, they like this. Oh, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. If you like everything that you've seen, you like the combat, you like the graphics, you like whatever the case may be, cool. That's cool. For me, yeah, I would like them to, fix the things that I want them to fix. Now, granted, if the game comes out and it's running at 30 frames, I'm sorry. I'm not going to play it on consoles. I'll play it on PC, right? Because obviously I would like to see, higher than what was shown. I'm just saying, if it's a Hellblade 2 situation again and the game ends up running at 30 frames, then I'm going to have to pass on consoles and play it on PC. If the things that I want to see ironed out gets ironed out, cool. You understand what I'm saying? If it don't get ironed out, then that's up to me to decide if I still want to buy the game or not. That's my choice, my decision. So, again, y'all can come on with your pitchforks and your knives and your shotties and whatever else you got, because I'll be ready. I'll be ready. All right, because I'm defending this right here. I'm standing firm on my opinion on what I don't give a doggone what anybody want to say. If Fable looks absolutely perfect to you and there's nothing that you think the developers need to work on, cheers. And be careful, Mark. Be careful. Be very careful.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord.
Be careful, Mark.
Thank you.
Be careful.
If Fable ends up being 30 FPS, it's a no for me.
Okay. Be careful. Oh, shoot. Mark, you're in trouble. We're both in trouble now, because now we're going to be labeled as bashing the game now. Now we're going to be... Now these people are going to come after us with pitchforks and knives. Oh, what? you're not going to buy the game if it's 30 frames. The only problem you had was the frame rate. Even if Marlon said yesterday, oh, everything looks great, but I'm not happy with the frame rate. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Oh, you're just a Sony fanboy. Oh, you're just a grifter, baby. You're just a grifter, baby. Yeah, now you're just being labeled as a grifter. Now you're just being labeled as a Sony fanboy. And now you're just bashing the game. Oh, the dude just swinging his hips like a little sissy. Even if my issues were just 30 frames or not happy with the freaking frames and dude just swinging his hip like a little sissy. Oh, you just being bashful. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. Just swinging his hips left and right. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, Marlon. You're just being hateful and bashful. Oh, you're a Sony fanboy. I didn't expect anything better from you. Dude over here sissified. Zesty. Woo! It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Dude over here swinging his hips left and right. It's all good though. Even if I said something about that. Oh, you a Sony fanboy. How dare you? If I said, oh, the frame rate is choppy. Be careful, Mark. Be careful, bro. Be careful. Some of y'all who have something to say, because look, the Fable Defense Force is coming after you. They're going to have the whole Albion on y'all box sides. You know what I mean? The whole village of Albion on your box side. They coming. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. Yo, we got to prepare. We got to prepare for these boys. They coming for us, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Mark, we got to lock in, bro. We got to lock in and be prepared because yo, these boys are willing to lose it all, bro. These boys, look, man. Like I said, and I'm standing firm. I don't care. This is not our first rodeo. I said what I said about Starfield, and doggone it, I stand firm on it. I even played the game and I showed these same people that was sitting there defending Starfield. Oh, Starfield, look at how much bugs and glitches that friggin' game had. Game was a buggy, glitchy mess. And you're talking about somebody that bought the game, played the game on multiple freaking consoles. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, you this and you that, and you this and you that. And then when you hear, you know, the developers coming out, you hear Phil Spencer talking about, oh, it's okay. You know what I mean? But no. When you have a problem and you're saying, oh, man, I would like the frame rate. Oh, no. And now we're actually, since we're on the topic of Fable, now we're actually hearing that it's supposed to be coming to the Switch 2 or being considered for the Switch 2. Oh, yeah. No. That should not be the case. Fable on Switch 2? Are you crazy? Nah, bro. Listen, man. Listen, I stand firm on business. I say what I want to say, just like y'all say what y'all want to say. And like I said, 30 FPS is a deal breaker for me. It might not be for you, but it is for me. I don't freaking care. I am so tired of people sitting here defending every single thing about a game. Look, bro, if the game needs some work, yeah, we got time. Everybody knows this already. We know we got time. And for all we know, by the time we see this game again, it's probably going to look magically good. Magically delicious, baby. You feel me? Don't mind the fruitiness there. But shoot, I can't help but see my characters swinging their hips. You know what I'm saying? That's not a female in a freaking game that I'm looking forward to. I can't help but have a little bit of fruity tendency. You feel me? But nah, I'm gonna keep my composure. I'm gonna stay cool. I'm gonna let them do what they need to do, iron out these kinks. When we get to see the game again, let's hope that the things that I am looking forward to in them fixing, that it actually gets fixed, and you know the game runs higher than 30 frames. because I remembered rumors that was saying that this game apparently is only going to run at 30 frames on Series X. And I'm like, no, please don't say that, bro. Like, please don't freaking say that. Like, we have went through this entire freaking generation with nothing but 30 FPS freaking games. 30, dog, not 60, 30. And come up with all kind of excuses on why the game is running at 30. So 6 years later and y'all still making excuses? Okay. That's fine. Sorry for the friction, guys. I am so completely sorry. But, I'm going to just laugh so hard because, a lot of you guys have told me, Marlon, listen, don't run up your blood pressure, bro. Just do you and be you. I'm just hearing etiquette in the back of my head. Be you, dog. Do you. People don't like it. It is what it is. If they like it, cool. But I'm always going to be me, bro. I'm always going to say if something don't look right to me, it just don't look right. I don't give a doggone if I don't give a doggone if the entire world looks at Fable and be like, perfect. And then I'm the only one in the world that's saying, nah, I don't like all this stuff. I think they should fix this and think they fix that. Don't care. It is what it is. I'm not like everybody else, bro. I don't go where everybody goes. That's just me. I don't care. And that's just me, period. So if I'm the only one in the world that's saying, hey, they need to fix this, they need to fix that, they need to fix this. And even if it don't get fixed, doggone it, I'm still saying how I feel. Period. End of story. Because that's just me. And I'm not going to change for nobody. I've always been that way. I've always been honest with myself. And if I don't like something, I just don't freaking like it. But the thing is about this whole conversation that we're having is that I do want to purchase the game. I never said out of my mouth that I'm not going to purchase it. I said, nope, this look dated. This need to be fixed. If they can fix this, they can fix the frame rate. Cool. Simple as that. When the majority of you guys on YouTube and Twitter and everything, oh man, everything is so good. The only thing that I see people talking about, besides the things that I've been talking about, is the how some of the characters look. Some of them said, oh, the characters kind of look a little cartoony. And then I've looked through comments and seen people talking about dude kind of, swaying his hips and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh boy. So I guess I'm not the only one. And I've seen people talk about the frame rate. You see what I'm saying? Majority of people said the graphics was amazing. Cool, great. I think the graphics looks good, but I feel like it could look better. You see what I'm saying? But game is still in development. So fine. Fair trade. Okay? So that's where I stand on Fable. That's where I stand on it. And like I said, you could say whatever the heck you want to say. Oh, you this. Oh, you. I don't care. I don't care. All right. Have a nice day. All right. So. It is so lovely. So lovely. Okay. Let's go ahead. You see what I did there? Bro. My dude up in Fable, boy. Fruity basket. But that's okay. You want to be fruity? That's fine. You want to push fruity? That's fine. Do whatever you want to do, baby. Anyways, at any rate, woo! That's okay. That's okay. I'm the only one that saw it, right? That's all right. Swing your hips, baby. Swing your hips. It's a yoga session, huh? Anyways, at any rate. So at least 470. Whoa. 470 GameStop stores closed down in the US by end of January. Are y'all hearing me? 470 GameStop stores by the end of this month. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Texas, 44 in Texas. Yeah, the one close to my house, gone. 30 in New York. Oh my God. 25 in Florida and 24 in Pennsylvania. Lord have mercy. And 50 stores will be closed in California. Bro, this is not good. This is not freaking good. During the glory days in the video game retail operated for more than 60. Bro, I remember when they had 6,000 stores across the US, basically, right? And then less than 2,000 of those stores got closed down. So like it saddens me, bro, to see GameStop just completely just bye-bye. Yeah, man. This is bad, dude. This is horrible. It's everything that we grew up on, bro, is like going away, like completely freaking going away. Sucks.
Oh,
But-
no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yay,
Oh, yeah, I feel the same way about Intergalactic Marlin. Looks toony and lead bald chick looking like a dude, but I'll see what the verdict is. Could still solid. I guess you meant to say could still be solid. Yeah. That's also another game too, man, where people have their opinions on. And I'm just like, okay, if people, and I don't feel that way about Intergalactic. I just feel like, hey, I applaud Naughty Dog for trying something different. But at the same time, I still need to see gameplay. And the last time we even talked about Intergalactic was the fact that, they were struggling trying to apparently get an internal demo going. And I'm like, bro, how long this game has been in development? But no, if you see what I'm saying? If you start getting critical about a game or talking about, you're just bashing the game, and it's so ridiculous. But no, like I said, Intergalactic, I do think, there's a lot riding on just like there's a lot riding on GTA 6. There's a lot riding on Intergalactic, because if Intergalactic does not meet expectations, bro, a lot of Naughty Dog fans, including myself, is going to be very upset. And there is not one trooper or one army member, of the Gaming Defense Force is going to stop me, because I'm a bulldoze my way through everything. You ain't going to stop this. Ain't nothing going to stop me from ripping Naughty Dog. You know what? You understand what I'm saying? So they know that they have to make sure that this game meets expectations, because there's high expectations for this game. People have been waiting for 5 years at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on. Like, yo, let's get this going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I said, a lot of these games, bro, are taking longer than usual. Look at Fable. Obviously, games like Fable is going to take a long time. But at the same time, I have high expectations. After the last time we saw Fable, I was like, oh my God, this ain't it. And then obviously from the last time we saw the game, it's a huge improvement. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a huge improvement over the last time we saw it. Hence why they delayed the game and take more time. Same thing with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I would always, big ups to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a prime definition, a prime example of what you should do. You understand what I'm saying? Because that game was near release and people looked at the game and they were like, nope, this ain't it. And the fact that they delayed that game until they got it right. Oh man, amazing stuff. So that's what I would like to see moving forward from not just one developer, but every developer. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic at hand. Let's talk about Battlefield 6. Oh man. Battlefield 6. I don't care what none of y'all say. Give Call of Duty a run for its money. Give Barry Bonds freaking Call of Duty out of the scene, bro. So, in case if you don't already know, Insider Gaming is reporting that Battlefield 6 was the best-selling game of 2025. What? What? Best-selling games of 22. Battlefield 6. Well deserved. Wow. Look at Black Ops. Look at Black Ops. Look at Call of Duty. Way in number 5. Oh, it ain't looking too good. Look at Black Ops 6. Old game, but still number 10. What a freaking shame. Oh, the king has fallen. Oh, boy. So this has come from Sir Connor's Matt Picatella. Can't even say his last name properly. Sorry, my man. But yeah. There you go, man. Yote, where's Yote at? Somebody say, oh yeah, Yote number 11. Grand Theft Auto 5. Bro, Grand Theft Auto freaking 5. Oh, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Antique, my brother, my man said Fable is trash. All right, hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on, man. Antique, you shouldn't have said that, bro. You shouldn't have said that, bro. You shouldn't have said Fable is trash, bro. Come on, man. Bro. The Fable Defense Force, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Yo, Battlefield 6, though, bro, is absolutely amazing, man. Shout out to Vince Simpella, man. R.I.P. to the GOAT. Yeah, dude. Wolverine is trash. You know what, Skill? Oh, no. Shouldn't have said that, bro. You said Wolverine is trash? Shouldn't have said that, dog. It's not going to be good, man. Wolverine is trash. Woof. Oh, have mercy. Oh, shoot. They're assembling right now. Oh, they're in the armory right now, Skillful. We got to go, bro. Yo, let's get in the Lambo and let's roll off together, baby. Yo, Auntie, you coming, bro? Come on, man. Let's go, bro. They coming. Them boys coming with launches and everything. Yo, you gotta be the Lord Sony Defense Force is coming after you, Skillful. They are coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now.
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
GTA 6 is trash.
Yo, Mark. Hey, Mark, we throwing you in the Lambo too, my brother. We got you in the Lamb too, man. We gotta mob off, man. We gotta go. They are coming for us, bro. GTA 6 is trash. Oh, shoot. Oh, we done messed up now, bro. Oh, we are in trouble, my guys. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Y'all ready for this next one? I don't think y'all ready, but yo, congratulations to Battlefield 6, though. Well deserved. Well deserved. All right. Well deserved. Well deserved. Well deserved, baby. Well deserved. PS5 Pro is a joke. It's a scab. You're right. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. The Lord Sony fan base coming after you now. Look at this, y'all. So NVIDIA op is reportedly dead. And MSRP GPUs no longer exist. GeForce RTX 5070 Ti production reduced significantly. Oh, my Lord.
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
PlayStation is trash.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, they coming. The Lord Sony Defense Force, they are coming, man. They are coming. Y'all ready for this one? This is not a joke. I'm so sorry for the PC Master Race boys right now because it ain't looking too good. The NVIDIA RTX 50 series GPUs can't hit MSRP price tags again. So you're meaning to tell me that the 50 series GPUs won't hit MSR price tags again, according to what's his name? Dear 8 whatever, I guess findings leading to significant price hikes. So this is not good. If you are trying to build a PC right now, it's not looking too good for you guys. Yeah, it appears that RTX 50 series GPUs will no longer exist at MSRP prices, not only due to higher memory costs, but also because of the halt of NVIDIA's open, price program for its board partners. So this ain't looking too good. If you are in the market right now, so they basically say, says that within the removal of the, program, the open price program, gamers should expect massive price increases across all RTX 50 series GPUs. That said, the rumor about the discontinuation of the RTX 5070 Ti may be partially true. Oh, Lord. Good luck, PC boys. Good freaking luck. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all boys right now. Oh, they're marching right now. We got to take off. They're marching right now. They got to take off. So we got to have a serious discussion with you boys right now. We need to have a serious discussion with y'all. So let me check the poll right quick. So we had 349 votes. I said, are you happy with Fable so far? 39% of you guys said yes. Congratulations. 34% said no. 22% said I need to see more gameplay. And 5% said that it looks amazing. Oh, wow. Congratulations, y'all. Congratulations. Congratulations, y'all. Congratulations, y'all. He says, Skillful says, I will at least try out Fable on Game Pass when it releases. Hey, same here, brother. Same here. I will be getting the game too as well. I will be getting Fable as well. I just have those things that I need to see them work out the kinks on. And as long as, even if it don't, and the game does run at 60 frames per second, hey, I'll give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it a shot. So we'll see what happens. Say Fable will likely get delayed. I think it's gonna get delayed again. He said that Game Freak game is you talking about Beasts of Reincarnation? Okay. He said they need to delay Fable another 8 years. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Shouldn't have said that, brother. You shouldn't have said that, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nathan Higgins said, get your money up. Let's go. Yes, sir. You know we're gonna be recording that song for you boys, man. We got that song in the Matrix for you boys. We cooking up that song right now. You know what I mean? Broke boys, get your money up. It goes broke boys. Don't let me say this again. Oh shoot. Hold on. Oh shoot, hold on. Pause the music. Hold on. Bro, you're funny as heck. I quit. You said that what happened? I thought you said PS6 2026 seems like it's been the exactly not happening. Talk about PS6. Bro, people will flip the script on this joint. If PlayStation 6 would have dropped this year, yeah, okay. It says I'm cutting. Oh Lord, I quit. I'm done with you guys. I can't with you guys. I'm done with y'all. Okay. Mark says I just don't think they were ready to show Fable yet. It's using the Forza Horizons engine, so I don't think performance will be an issue by launch. Obviously, I can be wrong. Yeah, definitely. And like I said, it is what it is. I'm happy to see the game. I just have my things that I need them to kind of like work out and stuff like that, you know. I said Sony with TCL. Yeah, they're in bed with TCL, bro. Lord Sony is in bed with TCL. Can you believe that? Gonna have a bunch of Sony TCL babies running around. Said Marlon, the NPCs in Fable look like when Starfield first came out, with the NPCs' eyes were coming out of their heads. Oh Lord, don't say, hey, Eminem, don't even say that, bro. Don't even say that, dog. They coming, bro. They coming. You shouldn't have said that, dog. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that at all. Nathan Higgins said, Marlon, that song is a hit. Oh yeah, dude. I think it's a hit too. I think that song is a hit, bro. Just being able to come up with that song, bro, out of thin air. Just by hearing the beat and stuff like that, man, it's fantastic, dude. Like I'm just blown away by just even the song in general. And it's so vividly true, man, on everything. Like, you know, we got to get our money up, man, especially this year. Like, we seriously got to get our money up because, yeah, bro, it's just like these games coming out, you know, these GPUs coming out. He said, you know about Netflix owning Spider-Man IP in streaming? Nah, I didn't hear anything about that. Really? Nah, B, I didn't hear anything about that. Really? I did not hear anything about that, bro. I said, Marlon, Sony did a Netflix deal. What kind of Netflix? Oh, what kind of Netflix deal? Yo, Crimson Desert, bro. Crimson Desert. Yo, Crimson Desert. Dog, that's going to be the game, dog. Said just going to the grocery store these days warrants playing that song. Hey, straight, yo, you know what? For you, skillful. Yeah, man, we're gonna release that song, bro. We're gonna get that song out for you guys, man. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. And you're right, though. Just going to the grocery store, it's like, bro, like, oh my friggin' God. Like, just going to the grocery store, bro, you can't be a broke boy. You can't be. Because you're going to spend a whole lot of freaking money. Yeah, Crimson Desert went gold. Yeah, yes, it did went gold. Crimson Desert looks absolutely incredible, guys. I can't wait, dude. I literally can't wait. I'm like, bro, this looks so like looks freaking crazy, bro. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. Like a pepper. Like a scotch. You say ramen noodles went up in price. I bet it did. Everything went up in price, bro. It goes broke, boys. Get your money up. It goes broke, boys. Get your money up. It goes broke, boys. Maybe I need to swing my hips. Get your money up. Yeah, it goes broke, boy. Get your money up. Wildin', I'm styling, I'm freestyling, I'm going crazy mentally with it. Come on, get your money up, broke boy. You crying about something you can't afford, boy. I'm about to show you, boy, I got money. So much money, I don't know what to do with it. I'm swimming in it, I'm walking in it. So, what we say, broke boys, get your money up. Broke boys, get your money up. Yeah, broke boys, get your money up. It's hard out here. 2026 is getting harder every year. Broke boys, don't let me say this again. Yeah, with the interest. You're swiping the credit card, it ain't your money. You need the capital. You need real money. So get your money up Jesus. And build generation wealth. You know what's up, bro. Boys, get your money up. Yeah, it goes. I can't with y'all, man. Boys, get your money up. Hey. I can't with y'all. You know why I'm laughing so hard right now? Because of There's No Hope. I can already see the look on his face right now, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know why that stood out to me the most, guys. Just I don't know, man. Just when I saw Fable yesterday, I was like, okay, bro. All right, yeah, that's how we gonna do it. Yeah. I just don't freaking know, man. Oh God, I can't. Skillful says, got me laughing and dancing at work right now.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
Now playing on 106.5 FM WMGN Radio, Broke Boys by Marlon Gaming Nation. All rights reserved 2026 SMH.
Oh, I like that. Hey, there you go. There you go, bro. There you go. You know what? I gotta heart all these super chats. Oh my God, man. That brings so much joy to my heart, man. That Skillful is dancing at work in a good mood. You know what I mean? There's no hope. You as well. Like, man, this makes me so happy, bro. Real vibes, man. Real vibes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It says, oh shoot. He said, broke boys, get your money up and go get Fable. I'm done, bro. I'm freaking done. I'm done with you guys, bro. I quit. He said, Marlon, it says, are you excited? I heard there's a rumor that Midnight Club 5 is in development. Where you hear that rumor from? Wait, hold on. Hold on. So I heard, what was it again? About Def Jam. Where's that person at that said, oh, we're getting... Nothing to you, McShawn. I'm just saying. We heard about some Def Jam Fight for New York coming back. Where's that individual at? I just want to know. And where's that rumor coming from? You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it $150, bro. Skillful says that song is catchy for real. Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, like when you hear the beat, like, it's just like, that's all I can think about. Like, the lyrics is just like playing in my head. Bro, boys. You know what I mean? That's all I can hear. Like, yeah, we're going to release that for y'all, man. We're going to release that for you guys. I know you guys are going to buy that song. There's no questions asked. No questions out. You guys gonna be bumping that joint. Yeah, where is he? Where is he, bro? Said the beginning of the song sound like No More Drama by Mary. Oh, yeah, by Mary J. Blige. Yeah. Shouts to Mary, man. I love Mary. It does. I guess you're talking about, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this part right here. Yeah, that part right there. Yeah, definitely. I agree on that one. Said the year 2016, it snowed 18 inches of snow. It says here we're about to get 10 inches of snow tomorrow. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be bad tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow and Sunday is supposed to be like really bad down here as well. So make sure you boys be safe though, because I went to the store yesterday, bro, and I could like half the stuff was gone. Like if you were trying to find like bread and like water and stuff like that is literally gone. So yeah, bro, it's real out here. Just be careful, guys. It says which was sampled from a soap opera, I think, As the World Turns. Oh yeah. I remember watching that with my mom's back in the day, bro. Yeah, dude, that's old school right there. Yeah, I kind of hear a little bit of that, you know, because here's what's gonna happen. With the Broke Boy song. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to sample this beat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to sample the beat. Because like I said, that song goes so well with this beat. Like I don't feel like if I do the song on a different beat, it's just not going to be like forever. This is the beat for that song. So yeah, we're going to have to sample this. This beat and, you know, put it out there for you boys. But me and the wife was talking about it, this morning, and, so yeah, your boy, anytime, I would say within the next couple of months, your boy's going to be recording. I have like my wife knows like 2 people with like potential recording studios. So yeah, your boy's going to be, you know, cause I just don't have the time by myself to like really like do everything by myself. So yeah, we have like potentially 2 people that have recording studios. So yeah, your boy's going to make it happen for you guys, man. I'm excited. I'm literally excited, man. So as soon as everything is done, I got y'all. It said Fable 2026 is going to outsell GTA 5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I honestly don't think Fable is going to do well, but it ain't touching no GTA 5, bro. You crazy? No, sir. It's not happening, bro. GTA 5 is goated. I don't think no game besides GTA 6 is gonna outsell GTA 5. I'm just keeping it $150 with y'all. Like, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. But yeah, man, I want to do that for you guys this year, man. I want to release some music for you guys this year. I'm excited about that, y'all. I'm really, really excited about that. So we have a lot of songs to get done. I'm excited because a lot of these songs, you know, I just have to re-record them. And I already have the lyrics. Like I have my, let me show y'all boys. Y'all think I'm lying. This is like my this is like my book. This is like my literal book of songs right here. So you can ask my wife, like, I don't have the pen, and my daughter, she literally just scratched up the entire thing. I mean, it's it has a screen protector on it, but yeah, she scratched up the entire I used to edit like music and stuff like this on this thing, but I just don't have the time in between my daughter and, you know, everything else, other work stuff I do. I just don't have the time, but yeah, a lot of my stuff is like on here, bro. So I have it on this, and then I have it on I have songs on like my other hard drive and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna be bringing this with me to the studio, and then oh yeah, and then I have notes. I have things saved in notes on my phone. So like all the lyrics and everything. So I have everything prepared. So be bringing this bad boy, making sure I bring a battery pack with me, charged up and ready to go. So I got you boys, man. I got y'all. It won't outsell Wolverine. Wolverine is gonna do well, but I don't know, man. Fable is gonna do well, bro. Fable has its own fan base. I think Fable is gonna do great. So, but we'll see, man. You know, we'll see. I said, do it, man. Make a beat, literally any beat. It will definitely sound good. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. If I can't silent, if I can't sample this beat, then we're just gonna make a beat from scratch, and then we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do that song. You're right. I think that song will probably do well with any beat. You're right, man. You're right. So that's what we're gonna do, man, and we're gonna get it out there for you boys. But thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much for being here today, guys, for always coming through. You know, I appreciate y'all so much, man. You guys are awesome human beings. You know what I mean? And we still got the rest of this month to go. So I want to be able to finish out this month strong for you guys going into next month. Hopefully we get a state of play from Sony next month. Now that Microsoft just had this developer direct, and hopefully maybe March, maybe April, we get to see Wolverine. That's definitely exciting. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But I love you guys, man. Be blessed, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Please stay safe out there, guys. The weather apparently is going to be extremely bad this weekend. So just be safe. Take care of yourself, guys. Take care of your health. And like the great legendary Edico would always say, please have yourself a wonderful one. And yeah, guys, sorry for the friction, baby. I love y'all. Hit that like button, share out the stream, tell a friend to tell a friend, and yay! I guess you got to swing them hips, huh?